Any opinions on forming a guild with the others? Shades and some others have expressed interest. Yes, there are plans.
3, 2, 1. Pop! Finish call. Grassall now. Grassall now. Grassall. Ignore soaks. Just blast. Ignore soaks. Blast. Yes.
Welcome! I have so been looking forward to your arrival.
It's a Merry Christmas, bro.
Yeah.
Come on.
Merry Christmas. Let's go.
Merry Christmas. Look, Ramonia. These daring mortals have persevered through every obstacle put before them. It seems we have little choice left but to surrender.
Yeah, going in 2, 1. Pump, boys.
Kill it!
Wait, what is going to happen now? What? Oh, it was?
Wait, what?
Back the game,
I expect the horrible fall.
What happened? I literally looked away for like 3 seconds, and then I saw half the raid is dead.
Alright, this is gonna be very painful to test. If I die and I don't spawn here, I'm gonna be quite sad. That's where I can go. Maybe you can just die. What? No fucking way.
On the left.
Oh, there's something coming from the left.
I feel like we need to be on the left.
Go far away from the left, Dark.
I feel
Nah,
like
we're going there or we're going away?
I go away. Yeah, always me, man!
It's good to have a practice soldier.
Right spirit is coming.
What? There is no way.
Oh
shit. Wow. What?
Oh.
Man, why always me?
It's
I don't know what these souls are. Oh no. It was a trap, dude.
Wait, what just happened?
I'm just seeing. Wait.
Tides will go away.
I'm just laying dead. I'm just an observer.
Oh no, it was middle.
Oh no!
Oh, I jumped there.
I died while I was dead.
Going, bro?
Dude.
Fine.
Oh my god. Are we killing him, dude?
Oh my god! Damn! You know what? If you're that good, you deserve the gold. Slicer, it's your own fault. There. If you did the scam ass, dude, this is it. It's not me? What? No way. You're trolling, right?
Will you book me for that last thing or
What?
No, I'll tell you what to do. Listen. There, listen. You will blink, ice block, Ken will grip you after the gateway. Get ready. 8. And go. Ken grip him. Stay here. Move. That's fucking it. Okay, let's push. Narco, you will bop Revis, okay? Not yet. Let's go. Yes!
We will claim what is ours.
Death Knights will go out and stop moving. Can you sprint them already? I will call when you go. And Mini go. Death Knight spread and stop moving. And Servo go. Death Knight's personal if you need. Fuck. Come on, boys. You're coming. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Come on. Spell warding.
But honestly, this time around, playing the priest, it was incredible.
Boys, it is what it is. I'm not gonna make you wait longer. It is true. Yeah. I am becoming a dab, boys. Hello, guys. Good afternoon, everyone. Damn that beard. Yeah, it's getting out of hand. I didn't have the time to go to the barber, honestly. That's why I'm growing the beard. I will book an appointment. I mean, I'm saying I will. I was planning to do it today and I didn't have time. So I might book an appointment tomorrow, though. I think tomorrow I need to go to the doctor as well. Just for what is it? Do you call it? No, it has a name, but I forgot. Like, what is a tooth doctor called? I forgot about it. They have a special name, but I forgot. Something with D. Dentist. Yeah. Dentist. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the dentist tomorrow for my wife and I just to get checked up, and then I might go to the barber as well if I have the time. If you want some good React content, Quasi just upload a 35-minute video with the new affixes and why they fucking suck. Are Garbanzo. I would love to do React content and I would love to do in general content, but today we're gonna be actually doing some work. I need to be looking at these bosses as soon as possible, so we can start planning tactics and stuff, and just need to be ready. I mean, tomorrow we already have PTR testings going on. Yeah, this is literally work. I don't know, bro. I mean, doing like a boss or something is fine, but doing all 8 is like the start of this is always rough. And then just looking at Mythic before Mythic Raid and stuff is easy, but yeah. Doing work. Oh, you're like, are you belittling our work put into, wow, it's not real work. I'm just playing games, lol. Real work is building houses and carrying, I don't know, watermelons. I do the same shit for free. Damn, that's wild. I think it's fine if you do it for a bit, but after like 10 years of doing it, so to the degree that we do it, it gets a bit exhausting. It becomes more work. Elon Musk works 70 hours a week now. That's real work. I saw him stream Diablo 4 to X, saying that everybody should stream to X. Should I stream to X as well? Maybe I should do that. Elon told me that I should. So I guess I will stream to X going forward, guys. It might actually be good. I just remembered it. When he said it made sense. Like, why not, right? Because I think people would probably just see that you're streaming on X and then just go to Twitch. I heard the bitrate is garbage. I think it's just like good advertisement for your Twitch. It's not to actually watch the stream on X. That's my thinking. When does the race start? In September. But they are doing the boss tests really early. That's why the prep already started. Should multi-stream to TikTok and X. Yeah, TikTok is the platform that I aim to grow on, that's for sure. I think my target audience is swimming in TikTok, dude. Are Mythic and Heroic race released same time for what we're then? No, Heroic is released a week before. So there's the expansion release, then 2 weeks later Heroic releases, then another week later Mythic releases. That's a change they did now for War Within. Honestly, I don't know what I think about it. Like, both options are bad. You know, it's like asking, do you love your son who's like stealing money from you, or your daughter who wants you to die? Does that make sense? I don't like either of them. You're racing Heroic or Mythic. My daughter doesn't want me to die, I hope, by the way, just to be clear. And I don't have a son, but this was an example. You know me, my examples are great. You're racing Heroic or Mythic. That's an interesting question, sir. We do not race in Heroic now. We are using Heroic to gear up for Mythic. So you think if Ellie had 20% crit damage, it would be broken, or just like Hunter's Mark? 20% crit damage? That is pretty OP, it sounds like. But I do think Ellie should get something. I think it would be nice if every class brought some aura to the game. I do like a lot of people don't like this because they prefer, and I understand, they prefer like being able to class stack more. I do like class variety, or whatever you want to call it. There's of course trade-offs, right? It makes it harder to set up groups because you're gonna be like, oh, I'm looking for an Ellie Shaman specifically. Because like it's no point having 2 rogues if you can have 1 rogue and 1 Ellie Shaman that buffs the team. But I do think it's still nice to, if, like, I don't know, I think the positive outweigh. At least I would like it to be tried out. The more buffs, random buffs, the better, I think. The more different classes in the raid, in the game are the better, I think. And you still can class stack sometimes, depending on the situation, so. I mean, we've played Lords of Dread without a mage, so anything is possible after that one. I wouldn't be so sure. She's been in cahoots with the mod team. What? Who is she? What are we talking about? I'm actually not kidding. Multi-streaming to TikTok brings in a lot of viewers. Probably if you exist on TikTok, but I don't have anything like that, bro. I mean, I should. Obviously, like, ideally, I would be on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and everywhere. But I don't even have YouTube videos. Every editor I'm hiring, they just don't do work, bro. I don't understand. They're like, yeah, okay, that sounds great, and then they just disappear. And like, I asked for a video, and it takes like 2 weeks to get it done. I don't know. What do you think of the Hunter reworks? I did not look at them, sir. I literally, this is the first time I enter WoW again since like a month. I'm okay, I did the weekly farm raids, that's about it. We're here to look at the bosses mostly today, because the boss testings are the first things that happen, and I need to be ready for those. Man, this is gonna be... Guys, okay. Little pre-flame here, okay? Pre-flame before we get this whole thing started, okay? Just get some tinder to grow the fire, okay? I've played now Destiny 2. I've played Final Fantasy. Both of these games have a Race to Warfare scene. They both don't have a journal. They both don't test their bosses. They both don't have split runs. They both have global release. They both don't have add-ons. Okay, Final Fantasy does have add-ons, but it is cheating. So you can cheat in WoW as well, FYI. Like, this is not a secret. You can cheat. There are cheats in this game. Bannable. More detectable than in Final Fantasy. That's why people don't do it usually. And honestly, add-ons are like cheating, so you don't really need it most of the time. But yeah, considering all of that, it's kind of crazy. And all of those games, okay, all two, I guess, in both of those games, this whole thing works out perfectly fine. So I don't know what the fuck we are doing over here. I don't know what the fuck this whole thing is. I'm gonna do it because we want to win the race, and the race itself is at least fun. But I mean, this is as bad as you can make it, I think. Like, I don't think you can organize the race in a worse way. At that point, it's not a race, basically. It's just some YOLO shit. We're at our limit. Or I am, at least. No global release in 2024. Yeah. Yeah. And like, if I didn't see those other games, I would probably think like, yeah, you know, maybe they have their reasons. You know, maybe this makes more sense. But I played those games. It does not make more sense, guys. No one in Destiny said, not a single person said, man, you know what? I wish the game didn't release at this point and instead release next day for us in the EU, because I don't want to play in the night. Not a single person said it. People might prefer having their own release time as the starting time, but not at the cost of delaying their game release. Not a single person said, I wish we ran an easier mode of this raid around 30 times. And then an even easier one, again around 30 times, to get some gear for our characters. By creating multiple characters of the same type and boosting each other and using viewers and paying them gold that we boost in previous seasons to get more gear, to have a chance to defeat the boss. Not a single person. Can you believe it? Not a single one. We had thousands of people that we talked to in this game. Not a single one mentioned it. That is wild. Maybe this is not a great idea. Maybe they should do it in a different way. That's crazy, right? But nah, I'm probably wrong. Nah, this is just some elitist fuck talking, guys. Never mind, okay? Alright, I'm not gonna dive deeper. I am getting angry. So I'm not gonna get angry. I'm gonna look at these bosses and try to enjoy my time in WoW. Okay, let's drink some water after this to wash our mouth from this toxicity. Getting angry, you want to get angry, look at the new accessories. Honestly, I don't care about that new accessories. I think Mythic Plus is a joke anyways. If you play M+, just do it for fun. Play as good as you can. Who gives a fuck? Play multiple classes if you want to be good at it. Honestly, who gives a shit about your high key push? Like, just push on another character if you need to. Like, if you're not enjoying M+ and you're doing it for the highest key you're doing, like you're able to do, and not comparing yourself to other classes of the same type, and instead, I don't know, like you're trying to farm this, like, oh, this is the best V to push. Now I need to push, otherwise everything else sucks. I don't know. That's your problem then. It is what it is. I'm not gonna call you dumb or something, but I don't care about this stuff. So it doesn't make me angry, actually. I don't care. I looked at it very briefly, like these 4 affixes that rotate weekly and makes, I don't know, DHS always OP and Spellcasters OP one day, Meaties OP the other day. I don't care. It is like Surges and Destiny 2, actually. Like very, very similar, actually. But in Destiny 2, no one is trying to, I mean, okay, there are probably people trying to do speed clears and stuff, but no one really cares. I don't know. It's just you play for fun. And maybe that's what they want for M+. I don't know what they're cooking. I don't think it's a good idea, but at the same time, I don't care either. God bless. If I was an M+ main, like sweating all day, trying to push, maybe I would be angry, but I am not. But honestly, I would probably just play more classes and rotate around them and have always something good for that week. You know what I mean? So I don't think I would even be that angry. Scribe is flourishing. No, actually though, playing Destiny 2 and Final Fantasy now, and WoW obviously, it has like, it grew my brain. Like it widened my horizon. I'm so glad I did it. Did you do an interview, Yoshi P? No, the closest I was to Yoshi P was when I was leaving the toilet room, the toilet bathroom thing. And he was entering it. So we were really close. We were like a meter away. That's about it. Oh no, actually, he passed me. He passed me behind me to his seat at like the... was it a dinner? I don't know what it was. Yeah, it was like a dinner, but it was at the venue we were at. And he was like... He was probably like 60 centimeters away from me. That was intense. That was intense. That was as close as I was. I don't know if he knows me or if he knew me, or if he recognized me. But no, we did not talk. I didn't want to bother him as well, because I'm guessing everyone just talks to him. I wouldn't have talked to him in like a meaningful way anyway. So, like, you know, talking to him 20 seconds while standing is not gonna do anything for me. I need to have a proper talk. However, I did talk to the person that I wanted to talk at the media tour, and talk about the race and you know, potentially doing things together. But Toxclon, that's the white-haired guy, right? He was always with Yoshi P, bro. He was like a bodyguard of him. But no, I did not talk to him either. They were always together with Yoshi P. I did not actually think about asking of an interview with Yoshi P. I think I could have gotten one maybe if I asked, because there was a lot of people. Like, I don't think it was like a status thing or something. I think you could have gotten quite easily an interview with him there, but I just didn't know this was how it works, you know. But I do know for the next media tour I can just ask, and yeah. You got a few questions probably. Yeah, honestly, also with interviews, typically you are like very restricted. But apparently Yoshi P was like, fuck it, you can ask anything type of person, especially towards Preach. I don't know. So next time I would beforehand... oh, I do have questions, don't worry. It wouldn't be necessarily like nitpicky game questions, but more about like bigger or more not in terms of value of the questions, but higher level questions in terms of like the game design, you know, not about, I don't know, specifically a black mage spell, but rather, you know, what do you think about, I don't know, adding more jobs to the game versus modifying existing ones, you know, like more like game design oriented stuff, as well as race oriented questions, of course. And my main thing is I want to do some things with them together. They actually released a post saying they want to host a legitimate race war first, but they don't know how. And that is something that I would like to work on with them. But it's fine. We're gonna be talking about Final Fantasy soon with you guys that care about it. Today is not that day. I heard that Koji Fox was also there, that you muted her. He would be a great person to speak with. Yeah, maybe I talked to him. From what I understand, anything that happens goes through Yoshi P. It's actually insane. Like, I did not know that this is how they run their things, but like any big decision, anything, it needs to go through Yoshi P. It doesn't go through someone else. He's very involved from what I said. That guy must be busy as fuck, boys. Like crazy busy. I can't even imagine, yeah. We will know soonish when we will know your plans. Will we know soon? In 2 weeks, latest is my guess. Before the expansion launches. You should know what we've been cooking. And they are gonna make 2 more games. Bonk Shake. Yeah, I don't know about those games. I'm specifically referring to Final Fantasy XIV. There, everything from when the instant has to go through Yoshi P. The other games, I don't know. I'm guessing so as well, because I saw him always involved with that. Probably because of 1.0. Yeah, maybe. Okay, now let's go and dive into the bosses, guys. So I had looked at already some of these bosses. This is a watcher again. Yes, we're about to start, dude. Are you excited? I know I am. Tons of new bosses. This is a boss that I am actually excited for. Nexus Princess. I think this boss is gonna be very cool. It's like... It's a simple boss that will be hard probably because it's later down the line. Like even the dungeon journal size, it makes it exciting. The intermission is not... or it was not DPS related from what I remember. So I'm looking forward to this one. Queen Ansreg. Yeah, it's a lot of ads. I don't know. I hope it's gonna be fine. Didn't sound Omega epic when I first read it, but who knows? I think this one will be interesting as well. It's looked good when I from what I remember. And then the first 5, who the fuck knows? I did not look at them. What are we actually testing tomorrow? Wait, is it tomorrow we're testing? We are, right? I guess finish with Destiny now was a good time. For now, we have to be... I mean, we're not finished. It's more like we're pulled back to WoW. I don't know what our future in Destiny 2 will be exactly. And honestly, I don't think I have to know. I'll just... when I have the time again, we'll probably do some stuff. We'll probably play again and do things. We will, for certain, like, there is no doubt in my mind. I will play the next festival first in Destiny 2. There's no fucking way I don't. And I will prep for it again. But it's more about, you know, what can we do outside of it and how good can we become at it. Kata, thank you for the sub, sir. As a deteriorator, length of the raid races and the fact you'll know things going in is still crazy to me. No things going in. What do you mean? Deteriorator, length of the raid races. Oh, you mean... Oh, this and WoW. Yeah. It also is crazy to me, honestly. At this point, it is crazy to me as well. We don't even just get the journal, to be clear. For the Destiny 2 players that have been watching my streams mostly the last few weeks, we don't just get this journal. We're gonna fight the bosses straight up. We're gonna go in there and we're gonna play the mechanics. That's how crazy it is. And then we're gonna play them on an easy mode before we actually play the mythic mode as well. It's a whole crazy thing, bro. But the race will be still fun. I would recommend watching the race. It's gonna be interesting for sure. Describe Roger Fantasia to a female Hrothgar. I hope not. This is a serious discussion we need to have. We have a meeting for it this evening, actually. I'm gonna discuss his female Hrothgar situation. Okay, Heroic Ulgrax, the Bloodbound Horror. Those are the 2 tests. I have it open here as well, actually. Heroic Ulgrax and Bloodbound Horror, yeah. And then we have Sikran, Rasha'nan, and Bloodtwister. Okay, they straight up went down the order. That's interesting. They seem a lot more prepared then, because this is the optimal way to do it, because the last bosses matter the most, and obviously you want to be warmed up before you reach them, but sometimes in the past they just YOLO'd the order, and it was clear that the other bosses kind of weren't done. But this looks like everything is just done, and they're just going down the list. That's good. At least that's my interpretation of it. There's nothing too new to figure out. It's all about who can execute the best. Kind of. There's sometimes some changes, but everything is a lot more known, yeah. I would say there's also a lot more mechanics, a lot more new mechanics than a Destiny 2 raid, but it's more quantity over quality, and it's less of a puzzle and more of execution. Execution is really hard, but the puzzle is basically non-existent almost. The puzzle is the strategy of like positioning and how to use your DPS cooldowns and stuff, and so more execution than figuring out what is happening. Yeah. So that's not the final boss of the raid. It's true. So that's the final boss of the whole expansion probably, right? Isn't Salatath that? Yeah. I'm guessing so at least. Probably Ridicron? Oh really? I don't know enough about the lore, guys. Okay. Now Queen Azrak is actually a thing that we don't really care about, because it is the last boss and that won't get tested. So I think I am gonna go... How do we do this? Do we start from the bottom or from the top? I'm gonna start from the top this time, unlike what I do usually, because... Actually, let's see, our mythic mechanics and all. Yeah, look, they haven't implemented mythic in every boss. Even the last boss. Okay, never mind. We're going from the bottom, because these look pretty already polished. This is the earliest they have prepared bosses, by the way. I'm proud of them. Next step is they cut these 3 bosses again, like on Jailer Prog, and then they cut these, and they use these bosses as some testing into, like, stress testing the raid or something. Whatever they're cooking, that would be perfect. We basically don't test the raid. Yeah, let's start at the bottom. Actually, these are tested in 2 weeks from now. Never mind. We start from here. Bloodtwister. I also don't think I looked at this boss. Models are creepy, bro. Blood Parasite, Voracious Swarm. Okay, we have the boss and then 3 type of different ads. One of them baby ads. You start off with the overview, of course, guys. Deep within the bowels of the Queen's Palace, Bloodtwister Ovinax conducts abominable experiments with the black blood found in Aska head. This corpulent horror lumbers through the... Oh my god, I can't read, actually. My eyes are, like, a bit bad since I've done so many 24-hour streams. I do want to get this... Does anyone know how I can get my journal bigger, guys? Wait, I asked in the guild chat, but people didn't respond. Have we had something that would make the journal bigger? Stream frozen the spider for me. What the fuck? Thank you, Ellie, for Sabarino. Appreciate it. Enhance. UI scale? There's no way. Does that work? Never considered that, but that might actually work. There's 2 use UI scales. Interesting. Okay, this is a bit of a dumb way of doing this, but it kind of works. Well, maybe not this big. Okay, holy shit. Oh, how is this only 10%? Oh, this was not 100% to begin with, probably. I see. Okay, I think this is probably gonna be fine. Yeah, this is okay. Perfect, thank you so much. Please just back bad in expansion. I don't see it in bars. No, this is... I just made this character. It is... Like, this is not my UI. I probably do not have talents currently. That's why. If you did pre-order, though, apparently a lot of people who pre-ordered got beta keys. I don't know if it's everyone. Okay. The Scorpion Horror lumbers through the palace's cavernous steps, regurgitating, whatever that means, regurgitating inky sludge onto hatchlings to observe its gruesome effects. Okay. It's hatching some eggs. And those are going to be probably spawning from those eggs. Bloodtwister Ovinax injects. Oh, wait. Injects place with experimental dosage, which causes nearby eggs to hatch upon expiration, unleashing the horrors within. Sorry. The 4 hours causes nearby eggs to hatch. 2.9 million healing. Monka shake. What is even our HP pool, bro? What? Holy, what does this drop? 632 eye level. What is happening? Okay. The numbers have popped off, dude. I don't call it move anything, let's resize it. Oh, was it move anything, dude? I should have that. I don't. We get that. Okay, but we get a debuff that hatches the eggs nearby and does damage and healing absorb on us. Only 4 yards. But probably the eggs are more than 4 yards, I'm guessing. Let's see, retail beta. Anything installed. Upon reaching 100 energy, Bloodtwister Ovinax seeks out nearby source of black blood to consume, increasing in power and causing the room to slowly fill with sanguine overflow. Oh no! Everyone hates sanguine because any eggs it touches to hatch and mutates creatures within. Okay, so basically you're using this experimental dosage to stagger the eggs hatching because otherwise the boss will hatch them. Will hatch more of them at once. Okay. Let's also look at this room's layout. Wait. Bloodtwister, right? Okay. I thought it was gonna be this room, but this makes good sense. Okay. And on Mythic, upon expiration, experimental dosage reacts violently, inflicting 1.7 million shadow damage and absorbing 2.9 million healing received from all players within 4 yards. On Mythic difficulty, 2 simultaneous ruptures are required to cause a nearby egg to hatch. Interesting. Okay, on a Heroic, you have the same thing, just doesn't... way smaller numbers. Okay, and only 1 required to hatch it. All right. Upon reaching full energy, Near source of black blood to ingest black blood, inflicting shadow damage and absorbing 1.4 million healing received by all players every 5 seconds. So it goes to a black blood to consume, increasing in power and causing the room to slowly fill with cyan overflow. Wait, this is not the same thing though. Ingesting black blood from the container causes black blood to overflow from the source and grants Bloodtwister overnight transfusion. Damage, absorbing all healing received by all players. This is like heal absorb on fucking everything on this boss. Okay. Reaching a hemorrhage every 7.5 seconds. Ah, the sanguine overflow is a side effect. Okay. Posture check. Bro, I don't know. My main worry is my eyes right now. I need like an audiobook or something. Trying to read this actually hurts my eyes. We were pooping on MOP for big HP pools and damaged look where the game is now. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is a... Maybe they do another number squish. I wouldn't be surprised. It's more of an eye check I need. Yeah, dude. I think I need some Red Bull, actually. Or some of the lemonade I made myself. It's so fucking hot as well, guys. It's insane. You need glasses. I do have glasses. Maybe I should wear them. But it's like for seeing far away, not close up. But glasses do help with monitor as well, right? I don't have them here though. We finish this boss and then I take a break to get some lemonade and some glasses. What is it all about prep and PTR and releasing stuff before actually patch? Would be more excited to have fresh for all, not PTR and before. Yeah, I literally just posted a tweet about that. I'm glad I'm not alone in those thoughts. Oh, one second, I have some messages. Okay, never mind. I'm glad I'm not alone in those posts. Here, after playing Destiny 2, I'm even more sure that WoW needs to remove boss tests. Oh, you guys don't see it. Here it is. After playing Destiny 2, I'm even more sure that WoW needs to remove boss testings in Dungeon Journal and introduce a contest mode lasting 2 weeks with ICAP. Okay, this contest mode is an addition of for the race, but in general, like removing boss testings in Dungeon Journal and then like this alone is gonna put us so much closer to other guilds that don't have all the time we do to invest. Yeah, this guy was yapping hard. I don't know why. It's like, yes, carrying arrows out for the same 50 people. Some people just argue to argue, man. It's crazy. I don't know. That makes zero sense. I don't understand it either, sir. But a lot of people do agree with it. That's a good thing. So I don't know if Blizzard will ever do it, but I mean, looks like they are quite ahead in their development this time, so maybe this is something they consider. Anyways, we stay on topic. Okay, we do this. I'm gonna note down things instead of diverging from topics, and then I'm gonna answer them after the boss is done. Okay, so if you guys have questions, you can send it over, and then every I think it will take me, I don't know, 15-20 minutes to do a boss, and then I will go through them quickly. For reaching full energy Bloodtwister, yeah, this is it goes to a nearest source of black blood, eats it, does damage to the raid every 5 seconds, grows some pool that if it hits more eggs, they will hatch, and you can't stand on it, obviously. Oh, it doesn't just hatch the egg. It also does 2 million damage to all players every 3 seconds for 30 seconds. That is not a good thing. You don't want to do that. So you definitely want to remove those eggs. I was thinking maybe you only stagger it and use this as well a little bit, but no. Where's owners? Which area? I don't understand this really. It's more of the same. Like it already does damage and healing absorb every 5 seconds. Nice transfusion. I guess this will... This is probably a continuous thing with no end. Oh yeah, it stacks as well. So every phase, it gets harder and harder. And last phase is like really bad. Damn, we're gonna have a lot of healing absorb on this. Overload Bloodtwister, owner system, unleashing. And this is probably... Wait, no. Overload Bloodtwister's owner system, unleashing a massive hemorrhage, inflicting 2.3 million shadow damage on impact to players in the area. Unleashing a hemorrhage every 7.5 seconds. There is some zones you gotta dodge. Okay. But I see 2.3 million. I think that's gonna one-shot me. But then I realize I have 3.4 million health already with like poop leveling gear. So weird. Needs to get used to. Need to get used to this. Okay, then we have the mythic ability. Of course. Mythic ability means like there's different type of ads or eggs or something like that, I bet. Injects black blood into his experimental eggs, mutating the creatures growing within. Injects all eggs matching the egg associated with each black blood container. Wait, what? Injects all eggs matching eggs each? I don't get it. It's experimental eggs. Is radiation on beta or PTR or within? Oh, it's on PTR? I actually didn't know that. Wait, there's a PTR and a beta of War Within? That's unusual. What? That's the first time I've seen that. Sir, I'm about to blow your mind. I'm coming back to WoW with the new expansion. Let's fucking go. Too lazy to blink his back, boys. The War Within is saved. We can fight for Azeroth together again, sir. Let's go. That is PogChamp, dude. Maybe you can help me with this. Injects black blood into its experimental eggs, mutating the creatures growing within. Injects all eggs matching the egg associated with each black blood container. So with each, I don't get that part. What is the heroic version of this? Wait, it doesn't even exist at all. Yes, from the container causes. Okay, it somehow does some mutation on the eggs. Whatever, I don't understand the second part. Coming into contact with sanguine overflow mutates close spiders, increasing health by 100% and mutating vicious by to inflict a necrotic wound. What? Coming in contact with sanguine overflow just wipes the raid, I thought. Wait, is this supposed to be survivable damage? Manga shake, what? Every 30 seconds, taking 2 million every 3, amongst other things. Okay. Black blood has mutated the colossal spider, causing vicious bite to also inflict a necrotic wound, reducing healing received. That's weird, bro. Mutates the worms increasing health by 100% and casting speed by 100%. And then mutates blood increasing health by 100, increasing movement speed by 10% every 2 seconds. Okay. These sound like you're supposed to kite them or something. Okay, and then outside of that, we have unstable web. We can dispel it. And dispel that web eruption is triggered. Woo! 2.3 million nature damage and roots all players within 10 yards. Okay, that's again half your health almost only. Okay, every time I read 2.3 million, I'm getting like shocked. That's fully whatever then. You get out of this, out with this and dispel it. Easiest mechanic of my entire life. Volatile concoction, yeah. Injects targets with volatile concoction, inflicting 1.7 million nature damage. 800 AA every second for 8 seconds. Upon expiration, inflicts nature damage based on the target's missing health. I like these kind of mechanics a lot, actually. This is my one of my favorite tank mechanics. Because the tanks actually have to monitor their health, and it's not just about surviving the mechanic. It's about, like, you have to have high health at the end of it, and other people can support you with that as well. Like, the healing on this guy is so valuable in that moment, you know. Even like a Shadow Priest shielding and, you know, just people off healing is very valuable. But of course, usually the tank should like solo this almost. You can still carry good though. It does make certain tanks really bad at the job as well, unfortunately. Okay, Colossal Spider. Okay, these are the same things inside this thing. Except for Poison Burst. This is the interrupt, and they will cast faster. This is the hardest mechanic of the fight. Interrupting this will be the thing that wipes you, or getting overrun by ads. So this is gonna be Monka-esque big tracker, especially when they are mutated and cast 100% faster. And these guys, I'm guessing they fixate. That's why the movement speed is important. Makes sense. And when they reach you, I'm trying to remove this. There we go. Issue report there. The issue is that this thing is in the middle of my screen. Inflicting 570k every second for 10 seconds upon expiration. 2 blood parasites are. Oof, that is not good if they catch you. If they keep their health, it's not Omega bad, but if they don't, if they refresh their health as well, this is really bad if you get caught. I loved back in the days fights like this as a Shadow Priest. You just dot everything up, and then everything is like spread out. You throw your cascade, everything jumps tack to all ads, everything's dotted. Oh my god. Whew. That is a dream fight for a Shadow Priest, dude. Ooh. But usually nowadays you end up like finding a way to grip those things together and CC them and just blast them with full AoE. Okay, now we are done with this boss. I'm gonna read the question or things you may have written as well. Because no eggs are hatched on the car control, not being able to infest or multiply. Sees more transfer. Oh yeah, inflicts increasing shadow damage and healing absorbs. That's what we thought. Heal tanks affected by connection to prevent heavy raid damage. Okay. This boss looks pretty easy. I don't know how you can really mess this one up. It doesn't sound hard. Just needs some good ad damage and control. That's it. Okay. Do you understand how the release work for people that can't afford the deluxe edition, or anyone in chat? So with the deluxe edition, you play a few days earlier. However, you are not able to access anything that would be on a weekly lockout that is like of relevance, let's say, according to what they are saying. That's what I understood at. So you won't be able to access like M0s or something like this. Although there was more news in the last few days. And I heard you don't even do M0s to gear up. You just need to do heroic dungeons. That's what I was told. I don't know, actually. And this is something I need to look at as well. Maybe we do another boss or two, and then we look at that as well. Like, what is actually going on. M0 are on season and raid release. So only heroic dungeons. That does sound pretty chill. Guys, you know what that means, right? We are gonna do a shit ton of characters. Holy. Woohoo! That's gonna be insane. The amount of splits are gonna be popping. Well, minimum, I don't know. I'm just making shit up, honestly. It depends on the rest of the things, but I mean, I don't see why we wouldn't do more characters if it's free, right? Andy is dreading it already. We're gonna make the best out of our time, that's for sure. Okay, my eyes hurt less, by the way. I don't know what happened. I got used to it again. It's World of Warcraft is consuming me again. Maybe I think we throw another boss before the lemonade, guys. Okay. Let's look at this boss. Ooh, this is an ugly one. Boah, this reminds me of the monsters in Hunter x Hunter, bro. In the last arc. This is an ugly motherfucker. We don't like this guy. Disgusting. Need to kill him quick. Twisted by Queen Ansorek's experiments, Rasha'nan was transformed from a proud Nerubian into a monstrous winged horror. Trapped within her new form, shattered memories of her former self drive Rasha'nan into an unquenchable rage. Wounded during the events of the Dawnbreaker, Rasha'nan fled to Nerubar Palace, beginning the encounter at 60%. Ooh. So that means Execute is going to be really strong on this fight, because you don't have the first 30%. And guess what? Firestart is probably not going to be that good, yeah. And Hunter Mark doesn't matter at all. Interesting one. But it's probably going to be ads, but again, Hunter's Mark on ads is not that important, so yeah. Or Firestarter. As the encounter progresses, she repositions in the arena, casting Acidic Eruption and pelting players from above with Caustic Hail. Okay. That's fine. We just look at it from ability standpoint. Twisted by Queen Azure. Oh yeah, we saw that. He's angry. We get it. Rasha'nan destructively smashes her targets. 7 mil damage, 2.3 mil nature damage. They started doing this lately. Like they provide a physical and a nature damage part to each tank hit. I think to make it so that certain tanks are like not OP against certain damage types. I'm not sure. But it does make it so long to read all of these things. Additionally, 60% of unmitigated damage is inflicted as Savage Wound. Okay. Inflicts the unmitigated damage from Savage as well as physical and nature damage every second for 18 seconds. This affects stacks, adding to the effects of previous Savage Wounds. Interesting. So mitigating this is double dipping and is way better than mitigating this. Okay. Rolling Acid. Rasha'nan blasts marked targets with a poisonous concoction splashing across the arena for 15 seconds, inflicting 440k nature damage every second and reducing movement speed by 50%. Okay. Marked targets. Upon creation, players within Corrosive gain Acidic Stupor. Each period players remain inside additionally gain Corrosion. Additionally, this increases... this incinerates sticky webs, inflicting 1.7 million nature damage to players within 5 yards and creates 1 acid pool. Okay, there's some sticky webs going on. I don't know what that is. In place within the Corrosive gain Acidic Stupor. Each players remain inside, gain additional gain Corrosion. Okay, Stupor is here. Okay, so if you are inside it, you get stunned and you get nature damage. If you remain inside, you get Corrosion stacks. I mean, just don't... It sounds like you shouldn't be in these things, guys. I'm not an expert, but it sounds pretty bad to be in these things. M0 release on launch like every other expansion, only M plus a season. No, apparently that's not true. That is what I was told as well. But you're not gonna do M0 when the game releases. Makes no sense releasing M0 on raid week. I think the reasoning might be that they buffed M0, right? That might be why. And also they might want it so that the game isn't as hardcore when it comes to preparing eye level. But I don't know why. Like, I don't know why they are doing that. I don't care though. I'm okay with it. Maybe they want heroic raids to be harder. Wait, actually, if because of that, like, if because of that the heroic raids are harder, maybe that is a way to limit the time we spend in split runs. But no, that's not true. We would farm M plus first and then go for split runs. Wow. Harder splits will be harder, but then mythic will be even harder. What is happening, boys? But there's heroic week though, so it's fine. Yeah, I don't know. Not sure. It's a bit weird. Ourselves. We got the lemonade from the wife, boys. We didn't have to stand up. Puck champ. Bro, I'm so good at making these things. Holy shit. There's a wife buff. I made the lemonade, just to be clear. My wife didn't make it. She just brought it to me, which is still nice of her. Glasses, it's fine, bro. I can see. It doesn't hurt anymore. Okay. So. Boys, by the way. Way better than any lemonade outside and way healthier. I literally just squeeze the lemons. Put water and honey inside. Easy clap. It tastes so good. Okay. So we get started if we go into these things. We get a dot inside. And the pool lasts for 10 minutes. And does also 1.4 million damage. I don't know. I feel like I'm misunderstanding something, but how complex can it be? We'll see it worst case. Maybe we do Google this one real quick. Database spells. What is this called? Rolling acid. Fuck the honey, go sparkling water plus lemon for soda, Zitrone, bis, GG. Sparkling water. I don't know. I don't do sparkling water stuff, but that could be interesting as well. That could be good. Fuck the honey. So you don't put sugar either. Just sparkling water and lemon. That's it. I do that sometimes. Yeah, I do that sometimes. Oh my god, these sound effects are a bit too intense. Okay, yeah, I did Google this mechanic, and holy fuck, there's a lot of tooltips on it, but nothing really amazing, I would say, that enlightens my world. You're targeted by rolling acid, 3 seconds remaining. Okay, I mean, I don't know, just dodge this, put it somewhere, whatevs. Let's get out of here a bit. On top of this hill here. I'm safe here. Okay, I don't know what this incinerate sticky webs is. I don't know where these sticky webs are coming. Web briefs, and there. Okay. But that's probably how we get rid of that. That's why we need to step into this thing, probably. No Final Fantasy 14 raids, right? You need to prep for WoW. No, we will be doing some interesting stuff for Final Fantasy Savage. The announcement for that is in about 2 weeks. Okay, not necessarily for Savage. We're doing something for Final Fantasy 14. That is all I can say right now. And it will be announced in 2 weeks. Must get early access. I might tell you 5 minutes earlier, Hazar, yeah. I'm not gonna say anything right. It's gonna be like good stuff though. You guys are gonna like it. I'm not and I'm not overhyping it right now. Alright. Infested spawn. Rasha'nan seeds new brood within marked targets, inflicting 1.4 million nature damage to players within 5 yards. These spawn attack their target with infested bite and roam freely upon reaching 50% health. On this difficulty, infested spawn's initial damage affects players in a radius around the marked target. Affects initial damage. Oh. This one. Within 5 yards. I see. Okay, they get marked though, so they can just move out and spread. Spawn these ads. I guess on heroic, like you could stack them all up, so you can just AoE them. And until 50% health, you can kite them to a place. After that, they are running around freely. Here's when I choose on their target, inflicting 140k nature damage every second, and reduces movement speed by 5% for 12 seconds. This effect stacks. Reduces movement speed by 5% for 12 seconds. Okay. Additionally, use movement speed. Yep. Sounds good. Sounds great, actually. Blast whips at targeted players, inflicting 1.7 million nature damage to players within 10 yards, tethering all targets and creating sticky webs. This tether inflicts 570k nature damage every second, pulling targets towards it. Moving 10 yards snaps this tether, causing a spinneret's web snap. Inflicting damage to all players. Okay. All players in the damage radius. I'm guessing that's all. Not sure why it says in the damage radius. I guess we check it. Spinner's web snap. Spinneret's web snap. Okay. We're looking good. Thank you, sir. I am gonna go to the barber soon though. It is too big, dude. I'm not gonna go full no beard. I like the beard as well. Radius 100 yards. Okay. Man, they're trolling us. Why are they saying affects all players in the damage radius? Oh, Spinner's Strands affects all players, not Spinner's Web Snap. Okay. So you will all get tethered, so you definitely want to make sure that those guys spread out early. Okay, now it makes sense. I was not getting trolled, indeed. Okay, so you get an AoE zone, it pulls you in all the time. If you go 10 yards away, it breaks and does rate-wide damage. 400k though, not crazy much. Although these numbers I think are all fake. Adhesive sinews burst inflicts what is this? Tacky threads? Adhesive Sinuous burst, inflicting 860k nature damage when tethered players web snap. If this strikes any additional targets within 5 yards. Oh, okay. Like projectiles you gotta dodge, I think, when you break, right? If this strikes any other targets within 5 yards, each additional target and the original target become retethered to spinner strats. Oh, that's not a good look if that happens. That's gonna happen to Gingy, and then he's gonna quickly blink to not show that he got tethered and break his web and kill the raid. Second adhesive inflict 115k nature damage every 0.5 seconds, reducing movement speed by 20%. Okay. So the more you stand in it, the slower you are. That means you want to like keep the blink classes and stuff inside and they break later, and then the others break it earlier. Do you enjoy the increased health pool and rating? And change heal seas a lot. I don't think we had like some increased health pool and rating. What do you mean? Usually the health pool is adjusted by... Oh, you mean like they did some like changes? Like before before the tier? Like they... to make healing more impactful or something like that? I don't think any of it mattered, honestly, bro. Yeah. Like TLDR is if you get hit by stuff, you die, and to survive raid mechanics, you have to use personals. You have to rotate personals. And you have some personals for RNG things targeting you along with raid mechanics. Like, that's kind of what WoW is, and I don't think that changed. Savage is a day or two. Ultimate can last up to a week. That's true. Roger leaked it a bit ago. I don't know what you mean. I'm getting all the GC for what the fuck did he leak? I don't discuss it here actually. I don't know what he leaked. Can you DM me, Ellie? What is like known? What the fuck? It's not supposed to be known. He shouldn't have leaked. This can't be real. I don't believe it. What did he leak? Wait, let me... Oh, my camera was for Destiny 2 stuff. Let me pull my Discord from the left here. I can't look at it. Last time we did a Savage, it took us a month to finish. This is not true. This is incorrect, guys. Fake info. Okay, it's not that. The announcement is juicier than that, let's say. But still don't discuss it either. Just do not spread fake info like 6 months DSR. Okay, that's... We don't talk about that, okay? It is juicier than that. Yeah, I was surprised. Roger wouldn't leak what we were doing. Okay. There should be joining Echo. Now you figured it out, boys. Unluck. Just chillax for 2 weeks. Everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna be doing some good stuff. Okay. Now we have these webs. Sticky. You break him, you take great damage. Yes, the ads that spawn and bite you. And we have the rolling acid that drops. And it gets rid of... what was it getting rid of? Incinerates sticky webs. Which was the... Spinner strands, silk and adhesive inflict... reducing... Oh, it's a debuff that you get from standing in here, I guess. Hitting all targets and creating sticky webs. Oh, or... you can burn them off maybe with the debuff that you receive called corrosion. And inside additionally this incinerates so you have inflicting or place in 5 yards and creates 1 acid pool. I don't know, this is a bit weird. Somehow you use this to incinerate the sticky webs, but I don't know exactly how. Okay. This is another debuff. This is the thing on the ground, it seems. Rasha'nan ejects tanky strands in target directions, inflicting damage within 3 yards of impact locations, stunning them for 2 minutes. Oh, okay. This is targeted directions, targeted at players, I'm guessing. Inflicting damage players in 3 yards of impact, stunning them for 2 minutes. Defeating these threats removes this effect. Okay, I guess this is gonna be... No, this is something dodgeable, but I guess it's gonna be so many that you might get hit. Kind of like the spear on the Sepulcher fight. I think it was... Was it Sepulcher? Yeah, I think so. Rwf. Okay, wraps target location, inflicting 40 million nature damage. Now that is deadly, 40 million. The players within 8 yards. Moments later, she leaps, pulling affected targets. The magnitude of these effects divide amongst targets. Leaps, pulling affected targets. Wait, and wraps target location. Inflicting 40 million to players within 8 yards. Moments later, she leaps, pulling affected targets. The magnitude of these effects divide amongst the targets. If this spells fail to strike any targets, all players suffer the effect. Okay, so we all gather up in this and then get pulled in, I guess. Get pulled somewhere. Weird. Okay. Usually they wouldn't say deadly on this. Because like, the deadly stuff is usually when it's like unavoidable, kind of. And this is never supposed to happen. But this is supposed to happen. You just play with it. Weird. Rasha'nan spews acid for 4 seconds, inflicting 2.3 million nature damage to all players, plus an additional 280k. Each period, this applies lingering erosion. Inflicting 57k nature damage every second for 12 seconds. A jettisons glob of acid at affected players. Explosive spray jettisons globs of acid at affected players. Okay. Each period this applies cleaner version. I don't know how often this happens and how this would stack yet. But maybe every hit is a stacking debuff. I don't know, kind of weird. Boss 8, yeah, it's 8 bosses. Until interrupted, Rasha'nan thrashes about, inflicting 1.1 million nature damage to all players and increases acidic eruption damage by 30%. Okay, so this looks like he's gonna travel somewhere. We should look at the boss room actually. Rasha'nan. Oh? Surely this can't be it. That's weird. Okay. Successful acidic eruptions cast grants immunity to damage until Rasha'nan lands. Okay, he's gonna be floating around, I guess? I was so confused. This fight feels a bit random. Didn't click in my brain yet fully. Rains acid, inflicting 1.1 million nature damage to players within 4 yards. Impact locations, occasionally creating acid pools. Oh, that's a 10-minute pool, okay. Same acid pool from the previous mechanic. And then we have... This was while no players are in melee range. Aha, the boss doesn't move, it seems. And if you have no tank, it... This is first for no players are in melee range. Okay, this is still at the tank, probably. Okay. Splits for Hellunder's best time. Not a good time. That was not a good time. When is the race? September, sorry. I think September 18th is a mythic. Okay. Yeah, so we have this rolling acid that we get rid of, that we remove sticky webs with. Yeah, the infested spawn. They spawn, we group them together, we destroy them. Maybe kite them through the boss or something, I don't know. We have the tethered webs that we need to break in a staggered way potentially, or keep some people inside and freedom them, I'm guessing, instead of keeping the blink classes, or maybe make a priority of who stays in the webs and who moves out. Dodge the projectiles during this, which is also something, a reason why we maybe want to stagger it even more, so you don't get overwhelmed by projectiles to dodge. And even more projectiles to dodge. Otherwise you get stunned. Bop them if they get stunned. Stack up in this. Get pulled. Don't need all players, I guess, for this. Any targets. This will definitely have a minimum amount of players, otherwise you just immunity this, obviously. Oh, thank you, Kush, for the big raid. Do you think we'll ever see young talents play this game at the highest level? Oh, we do. I think we do have some younger players. I don't know who's the youngest one right now. Probably Mini? Kush? Nah, Kush, I think everyone knows you're, you know, with the hair, it's kind of showing, Kush, yeah? I don't think we can hide it anymore. Maybe if you weren't bald, people would believe it, but... I mean, I'm not lying, guys. I don't have my biography saying that I'm 25 years old, okay? But, no problem here. I'm afraid to open the sheet that shows the birthdays of people because it also shows the addresses of people, so I'm not gonna open it on stream. He's gonna say he wants this Chatter's flaming Scribe's hairline. That backfired hard. Meanwhile, you see Scribe with the Giga beard, completely outplayed. He said, be nice. Yeah, I know those games, bro. Yeah, guys, be nice to Kush. Come on, chat. He's not fully balding. Be nice towards him, please. Okay. Only half falling, only half. Yeah. That's fine. Spinner strands. Okay, I think we have this boss. This boss is in the bag, I think. It's actually looks a bit easy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised. This can't be a tier boss. What? It is. No way. This is like I don't know what can I mean, and then again, Igira is a tier boss, I guess. So yeah. Okay, it can be a tier boss, guys. I take it back.
You might need to start paying him more.
I will allow it. With the balls and echo. Okay, now this is going into a not so good place, I think. I think this might be not so great to discuss, guys. I actually don't know who it is. But I don't think that person might appreciate if we say, oh, this is the most balding guy in Echo. Let's all calm the fuck down, okay? Thoughts on Hunter rework? I still don't know what it is, bro. I didn't look at it yet. I'm looking at the bosses first. I mean, if you want, I can just say it. Hunter's gonna be OP, boys. Holy moly, those reworks. We're gonna look at them next stream. There you go. Wait, this boss has like no mechanics. Holy shit, this is the best boss ever. We don't need to read a novel for this one, guys, but I think it's because the mythic mechanics are not implemented yet. I think I'm getting tricked. Reused icons as well. I'm feeling sus about this one. Zelia Bowling. No, that would be like how do you call those days? Like, yeah, we would have to come together and you know, have like moment of silence every time on that day of the year and stuff. Devastating, yeah. It could be something that would like unite the whole world. I hope that day never comes, dude. I would be sad, actually. I would be more sad than balding myself if Ken had lost his hair. Okay. This is a short one, so we blast it out as well. I believe in us, guys. Should I do any paintings for these previous ones? I don't know. It's kind of easy. It's fine. It's okay. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Wait, when did I close the AC? Sikran. Alright. Established. Captain of the Sureki. Ooh. Oh, that looks good. Same like blades as the Nexus Princess. Established himself as an arrogant duelist with Queen Ansaric's core, never knowing the cut of an enemy's blade. Sikran dispatched his rivals one by one and was proclaimed captain of the Sureki by the Queen herself. This indomitable fighter now ensures that any who threatens his queen fall before the throne's might. Okay, like a true follower of the queen. A full beta guy. Proper peasant, guys. Sikran's face blade rips through the cosmos and leaves behind a cosmic simulacrum, which can then be destroyed by Decimate. At 100 energy, Sikran casts Shattering Sweep, destroying all remaining cosmic simulacrums. I see how this works. Okay. Swings his pole arm wildly around him, inflicting heavy damage, physical damage to all enemies. Heavy physical damage to all enemies, destroying any cosmic simulacrum still alive. So he spawns those simulacrums, and you have to get rid of them in a staggered way instead of having the shattering sweep destroy all of them at once. Because I'm guessing when you destroy them, it will give you a debuff that probably stacks or something like that. Signals Blaze tear a portion of players through the cosmos, leaves behind a simulacrum. These simulacrums pulse with cosmic energy. Okay, so they do periodic damage. Let's tear a portion of players through the cosmos while they're up. And then erupt on death, inflicting 330k damage to all players. And the thought that stacks. Okay, so you need to kill them, but in a staggered way. Okay, yeah, as we thought. I don't know if you can kill them with normal damage as well. It says, can be destroyed with decimate. Smashes his pole arm into the ground, causing cosmic copies of his pole arm to erupt in a line towards his targets, inflicting 3.1 million shadow damage to player's head. So with this, we're supposed to kill the cosmic simulacrums. Okay, or simulacrums. I need to know how this word is pronounced, otherwise this is gonna be a long one.
Simulacrum.
There's no way I can pull that one off. Simulacrum. I actually did it. Holy shit, I'm so good. Simulacrum. I was pronouncing it so wrong. How many bosses are there? It's 8. Captain's Flourish. Flurry of blows. First 2 strikes inflict 5.7 million physical damage and increase physical damage thing by 200%. And then the other tank taunts. The final strike inflicts 7 million damage and then 5.7 million shadow damage. Okay. We've been there. We know what these abilities are, boys. They can't trick us. Tanks, you know what to do. Expose. Slashes at the target inflicting 5.7. And then exposed weakness is the debuff you get. Sure, yeah. And then phase lunge. Pierces primary target. Yep, that's when you... The other tank taunts. Pierces through his target's ring, causing him to take 500% increased damage from phase lunge for 30 seconds. And then they keep on tanking, I guess. And they do the swap again later. Because I'm guessing this will happen more than 30 seconds. Phase Blades. Marks players and prepares a true display of swordsmanship. He then lunges forward towards each marked target, inflicting 3.4 million physical damage to anyone in his path. A cosmic simulacrum or simulacrum. No, simulacrum. Yeah. Is created for every player hit. Whew, that's not good. So we gotta make sure we don't get hit, boys. This is pretty bad if you get hit. It's towards each marked target. So these guys are gonna create simulacrums as well, targets of these. Maybe you can blink it. That could be good. Sometimes you can even outrun these things. But running while this is going on you is also risky because people might then be in between you and where you blink to. Gotta be careful. You'll get a dot when you do this. It is a shadow dot, okay. Sikran fires a volley of arrows into the air, falling through the area. Easiest dodge of my entire life. 3 yards of impact. Wow. I know I can manage that one. And that's it. Wow. What? There's no way. What is this? This boss has no mechanics. What? Sounds like experiments jump. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing I'm thinking of as well. The phase blades. Just instead of bleed, it puts cosmic simulacrums down. Wow, easiest boss of my entire life, dude. That's nice. How about this one? Ooh. This has some tooltip. Not horrible either, though. It's okay. Honestly, I'm considering not reading the first boss. The first boss is I don't know. It's so unnecessary usually. It just doesn't matter. I'm like, I don't usually see this boss even. Like, I'm usually busy doing other things while the guys clear this boss. Maybe on Mythic. Clip it and send when they have 100 plus 5 on it. Easiest boss of my entire life, guys. Would be pog if they make it hard, but... yeah. I generally like simpler bosses like this, so I'm actually looking forward to it. Assuming it will be hard-tuned. That would be nice. Is this Kara? No, this is the new expansion, sir. Okay, I'm just gonna take some notes on these bosses real quick. So, Sikran is Cosmic Simulacrum Spawner. It says Blades tear a portion of players through the cosmos. Maybe the tank abilities also create simulacrums. I don't know. Because else, I don't understand this. Like, this is kind of not needed. It could have been just under Phase Blades. I'm gonna guess there's gonna be other sources of cosmic simulacrums, which might be the boss. Captain's Flourish attack. Get rid of Sham. With Decimate. Targets you, so you put simulacrum in between you. And then Rasha'nan was the tether, web tethering. Break it. Can burn sticky webs with rolling acid. I guess the sticky webs are going to be much larger than the rolling acid. So yeah, that makes sense. For some reason, I imagined this way bigger. I'm just going to kind of splashing across the arena. That sounds bigger, but I don't know. And keep some with freedoms for stagger break damage. Okay. There's literally nothing else on this. And the web reeve. Send tanky boys into web reeve to split damage. She leaps, pulling affected targets. It's definitely a simulacrum rather than simulacrum, by the way. Google Translate is a liar. Really? There's no way. This is from Oxford Languages, bro. Maybe it's a US versus English thing. Easier boss fight. That is like saying it's spelled color and color, only color is correct. What? That is not true either. Both are correct. One is American English and the other one is British English. Are you saying that American English is just not real? How wrong is my point? Okay. Yep. That is an argument. You can say these things. It is a freedom of speech in this streaming platform. Color. It's just an extra letter that's unnecessary, bro. It's true. Servo comes in, dude. Now you made him angry. He was gonna sit here in the stream and just chill and look at the bosses, but now you tilted him. Enough is enough, he said. Sarah was like, he was like chilling with his mouse like this, but when you said that, he was like, huh. And he like squeezed his mouse. He was like, enough. I'm gonna step in. He was laying back like this, but then he was like this. He got really tilted. Holy shit. Okay, the Bloodbound Horror is next, boys. We can do this. We're gonna get through this together. Everyone stick with me. Pop the sticky webs. In the dark pits below Nirubar Palace, the blood of the old gods congeals in foul black pools. The Bloodbound Horror rises from this vile ooze, drawing everything in its path into the unseeming. Wow. Goosebumps right now. Holy shit. The blood of old gods. I think they hyped this guy too much. I'm gonna say it right here. This RP text is hyping the second boss of the raid a bit too much. The blood of old gods. I think it's a bit too much. Like, this guy should be the end boss of the raid. The Bloodbound Horror barfs gruesome. Oh my god, that is disgusting. Do I have to read this boss? What the fuck? Sending them into the unseeming. Faces once formed to come to its aid, manifesting horrors and shielding it with black bulwark. Oh, man. The worst part is I can't see blood as well, and now I'm imagining this. Ugh. That is disgusting, actually. Let me try to continue. It's fine. I will drink a sip of my lemonade and make myself happier again. When I say sip, I mean I finished the drink. Okay. Wow, audiobook when? That would be pog, dude. I remember there was some guy that made a YouTube video of me raid leading as like an ASMR thing. Let me check if that still exists. I don't think he even put my name, so I can't find the video easily. Maybe I type raid leading ASMR. No, scribe ASMR. Oh, I don't know. Video's gone, guys. Really? Yeah, there was a video like that. I don't think it was like crazy good, but it did have views. It seems to be gone though. What was it? It was the gravitation boss from Sepulcher with the hard enrage. Rygalon ASMR. Let's see. No, I don't have it. Oh no, I do have it. It has 9K views. 1 hour raid lead, Rygalon, relaxing music, stress relief, meditation, sleep, study. He went all in. He pressed all buttons.
The fresh spawned ones are melee ones. Melee's going quick.
It's not nursery, so I can clear it right now.
Great knocks.
Why does this have 9k views? You cannot fail. It's such a positive phrase.
Smack them a bit. Maybe we can repeat it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What is this, man?
Next fresh ones are ranged. There you go. Remember the priest knocks through it.
Oh my god, man. There you go. If you guys want to look at this ever, I don't know. Who comes up with this stuff? He didn't even like make it memey. He just made like a serious video about it. Yeah, interesting. Please do this for other bosses as well. I do think streamers in general might like should do more audiobooks. It's true. Jeeth did some audio stuff for some companies. I don't know what it was, but he did already do some stuff, for example. But like imagine, I don't know, Asmongold reading a book. Okay, maybe not Asmongold, but you know, I would watch some people or listen to some people reading a book. That would be pretty pog. Quinn 69 reading a book, bro. No, that's no, not happening. Okay. We are recovered from the barfing part. Upon reaching 100 energy, the Bloodbound Horror assails players with gore splatter, inflicting deadly damage to those caught within, while withering down everyone else with black blood itself. Again, I don't like seeing blood, so this is a bit weird, but it's okay. 100 energy, he does good shit. The Bloodbound Horror vomits on their current target, inflicting 2.8 million shadow damage in the frontal cone. Players hit are affected with painful shift. Baleful shift. Black blood seeps into the player, allowing them to briefly peer inside the unseeming. The realm oppresses the player with the highest form of toxicity, inflicting 400k shadow damage every 2 seconds for 40 seconds. Upon exiting, the player is afflicted with unseeming blight. Okay. Really starts the player in freezing. So you're able to, like, you're supposed to get hit by this, and you go into a different realm type of thing, I think. Well, I guess more about that later. The Bloodbound Horror transfuses black blood into all players. After festering for 5 seconds, each player's blood is roiled, inflicting 1.7 million shadow damage to players within 6 yards. Okay. We just spread, I guess, after 5 seconds. There's a lot of RP words. Whoever did this really enjoys the RP aspect of this whole thing. And they don't have a problem with vomiting. The Bloodbound Horror spews concentrated black blood around itself for 20 seconds, I guess, inflicting 17 million shadow damage every 0.25 seconds, and applying internal hemorrhage to players caught within. Holy shit. You're not supposed to stand in this one, boys. Draws in black blood from around itself before letting it out. A terrifying scream. Before letting out a terrifying scream, inflicting 20 million damage to players within 0 yards. The blood is expelled back out at all players, inflicting damage every second for 10 seconds. Okay. But this is run away? I'm thinking maybe this is like the run in and then run away part or something like that. Although, around itself for 20, I don't know. Yeah, not gonna dodge these things for sure. The Bloodbound Horror rains blood down from the sky, coating all players in black blood. Boy, this is actually affecting me. Holy shit. I don't like to think about blood that much. And it's black blood and... Anyone else who feels like me right now, or is it just me? Like, I can't... Oh, no, man. This is not good. I don't think I'm gonna read this boss. This is crazy. What the fuck? Holy fuck. Need to do something else. I don't want to pass out on camera, bro. Usually when they drain blood from me for... or drain blood. Is that what you call it? What the fuck? When they, like, take blood from me as a doctor, they, like... I need to lay down and stuff, otherwise I pass out. Last time I almost passed out when they took blood from my dad. Because it was like a closed up room and stuff as well. What is the best way to explain parents my crime? What crime, sir? I think you have to be literate to read books. You guys Queen 69. Does it help if you read water instead of blood? I don't know. I'm gonna try again in a second. But it's like so descriptive, this boss. I don't know, bro. Usually it's not like this in WoW. Like, maybe if I read it out loud as something else, maybe it's not as bad. I don't know. I'll try in a second. Maybe find the Chinese version where they censor all the blood. That could be good, yeah. I don't know. Tomato juice. Nah, that doesn't help, dude. I'm gonna read it as water and see what happens. What the fuck? The first thing that this happens while reading a journal. But it started really bad already, honestly. This boss. Just from the first sentence. I'm not gonna push it too much either, because I passed out before from this. I once passed out watching Dr. House. There was a scene with some maggots eating some bloody skin. Apparently that helps with your, like, I don't know. Like in the TV series, it helped with like healing the skin or something. I don't know what it was, but I passed out during that. It was during a LAN party where I stood up for like 24 hours plus. Yeah, I'm not making this up, boys. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try again though. I feel a bit better now. I'm gonna think of this as a WoW boss because it's maybe because I played Destiny 2 lately so much that I'm like much more used to playing the game in an immersive way. I don't know. That game is super immersive. Passed out when I was at West 12 at a convention where a guy showed his cornea scraper and he scraped skin on his foot and it was so disgusting I woke up. Just wait, out of disgust. It's not like anything else. Just out of disgust you pass out. That's crazy, bro. I guess that might be the similar case for me, but I think for me it's specifically blood. I don't know why, but blood specifically is not good for me, yeah. And this wasn't the case in the past. Like, it's happened at some point when I was like 18 years old or something. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's a puberty thing or something. I don't know, bro. I mean, I didn't give blood all the time either, so maybe I didn't notice it up until I was 18. Not sure, but when I was a kid, I didn't care about this stuff at all. Okay. Hopefully the rest of it is not as disgusting as well. I'm just not gonna read the blood part. I will read the rest. This is black into all players. After festering for 5 seconds, each player is roiled into 1.7 million damage to players. I mean, this was a 6-yard spread. Okay. Spewing hemorrhage. The Bloodbound Horror spews concentrated black around itself for 20 seconds. Oh, we already got this as well, dude. Okay, I'm good. Crimson Rain. Rains. Yeah. This was what got me, actually. Rains down from the sky, coating people. Absorbs healing. Yeah. Okay, that's all I want. 2 million healing absorb. That's all I need, guys. The horror calls into unseeming the target, multiple players. What? Calls into the unseeming. Okay, this is the thing. Unseeming. To target multiple players, causing tentacles to begin to form at the location. Oh no, it's not the part. After 3 seconds, each tentacle erupts. Okay, yeah. Yeah, just check your feet. This is like that M+ dungeon where tentacles spawn like behind you and just slap you if you don't move. After 3 seconds, they all erupt. Each tentacle erupts, inflicting damage to all players within 4 yards. A river seeps out, inflicting 20% maximum health as shadow damage to players standing within every second. 20% of maximum health. That's so weird. What the fuck? Okay, something will be necessary, important around this, I guess. Like, it takes the abilities never do percentage maximum health damage. This is the first one I'd see this. So it's a good thing you're not woman. That's true, dude. That is true. The doctor told me as well, like, there's a reason, like I think male people have this more, yeah, what I have. And there's a reason like that, you know, that is the case. Otherwise, this would be a bit problematic. I am aware. If no players are within reach, continue experience. Okay, yeah, if you're not in reach, it does rate damage. Okay. Creatures are unseeming. I mean, I'm guessing these are like invisible or something, unless you go into the unseeming place. Channels the essence of the unseeming into the horror, causing it to absorb damage. Yep, slams their current target, does a big dam. Okay. This is phase 2 also. I think this is where you go to when you get hit by this. And then you have manifest horror out of unseeming that slowly moves towards horror. This, wait, how does this even look? Forgotten harbinger. It slowly moves into this, and then Blood's horror has reached the absorbed, inflicting 1.1 million shadow damage to all players, increasing the Bloodbound Horror's damage done. It feels like it should be the other way around, that these guys try to run into this guy, but Blood Horrors that reached the Bloodbound Horror. Wait. Oh, these guys create ads that move towards the boss. Okay, that makes sense. So you want to probably kill them with just enough damage so that you can put the main damage onto this guy and get rid of him eventually. Okay. Yeah, no, this is fine. I think it helped not reading the full sentences, by the way. It made me not imagine the thing. Are you taking a break from Destiny after day 1 race? Marathon. It's not about taking a break, but more about I need to do stuff in WoW, so we don't have time to play Destiny. Or I don't have time to play Destiny, mainly. And then I also have stuff piled up from company side stuff. That's why I'm not playing Destiny. Basically, Race for First Prison, you could say, yeah, it's fine. Race begins September 18th. But I think I will have time between now and then. It's just right now I need to do this because the testings got announced. This boss seems quite easy as well. I like it, yeah. I'm chilling here. We get hit by the Baneful Shift, kill the ads inside TLDR, and keep interrupting that guy. Do the 6-yard spread on this Curdle here. Dodge the Gore Splatter and the spewing stuff. Heal Absorb, dodge the tentacles. Probably want a nice V-car for this or something when the tentacles are hitting. And this is very weird still. The 20% of maximum health, it's so odd. I don't understand why. Plus use out of the Bloodbound Horror. That is weird. I hope it's not some product out of from the AI shit. How did you handle Lady Darkvein and Athia? How did we handle him? Or her? I mean, that is... I don't know. Why do you want to know that, bro? I don't remember it, honestly, fully. But... I mean, you want to keep the energies just below a certain threshold so that you don't go into the next level. And that's about it, really. Yeah, and towards the end it becomes a bit chaotic. Oh, you mean in terms of blood? Oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't think it was this descriptive. Let me check. I don't think it was this descriptive. Yeah, no, look, there's nothing, no mention of blood or anything. Doesn't even know it was anima. Yeah, I didn't even think of it as blood, honestly. Is anima blood? I don't know. Wait, don't tell me, no. Holy shit. I don't want to know. We were collecting anima power the whole time. Okay, that's good, that's good. It's not. Okay, okay. You decide when you arrive at the venue and how you schedule yourself? No, we haven't decided. So there is the option of going there before the heroic week or during the heroic week. There's obviously the bad part of having a heroic week, right? Because if you need to travel during heroic week, you lose a lot of time. But if you don't travel wait, so if you do travel during heroic week, you lose a lot of time, and if you do travel earlier before the heroic week, you lose a lot of money because like all those players that are there, you need to have hotels, book the venue longer, book the staff longer, food, you know, everything. I guess travel remains the same. Yeah, so that's basically it. But I think we could still manage, and maybe we do some content, and we could do also maybe some streams for heroic on the main channel. You guys would probably support and watch anyways. I know you all. So I think it could be... it's not fully locked in, but... and I don't know if I will say it even once it's fully locked in. But yeah. I would say it is likely that we might do it. That we send them before Heroic Week. It will make it a lot more chill for the players, so... I think that might be worth it, you know? Now, if we did Heroic Week and a Mythic raid starts and it's just like a 3-day race, then it was not worth it. Then we fucked up big time. But we worry about that when we reach that point, boys. That's a catastrophe. But I don't think it's gonna happen. It's okay. I believe in Blizzard. They never let us down. Alright. I should get a feeling for that during testing, right? Nah, not really. Not really. People try to deduct things from these testings always, but it's just... I don't think so. Like, from my experience, it's just fully like YOLO. They might just bam, just fully change the numbers. They might scale your eye level completely differently. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm a dum-dum that doesn't see the patterns or something like that, but I don't think so far. In my opinion, it is just gonna be fully random. In terms of like how difficult the rates are. I don't think you can tell from PTR. Sometimes they make PTR super easy and it's really tough. Sometimes it's really tough and you don't even like get to test the bosses. I don't even know why they let us PTR test sometimes, because we don't see the end phases. Like, who's testing them? We're not testing them because no one is, you know, no one's reaching those phases. But like, why are we even doing this? You know, it's so weird. I don't know. They may fuck up with hero talents as they did with Raz. Yeah. I don't know what you mean with as they did with Raz. What did they fuck up with Raz Agath? I don't think it was the talents or anything like that. I think with Raz Agath, they straight up thought... they forgot that the team was going to split up on the platforms. No meme, I think they thought everyone's going to be on the same side. Like, they forgot there's two sides, yeah? And they just tuned it with 20 man on the one side and again 20 man on the other side. Is there a tower and rogue? There could be it. There are tower and rogues nowadays, so yeah. Would be happy if I told you nothing and you go in completely blind like D2. I would be extremely happy, bro. I would be... I think the scientific term is pogging off. Was they balance adds HP to full AoE talents and rather HP to full single target? Nah, bro. No, that's not it. It doesn't matter if you have full AoE talents. On Mythic, you had to break like and kill and focus down specific ads and stuff anyways. I don't believe it. Even with full AoE talents, that shit was crazy. That's what they said. I don't know. I don't think with full AoE talents you would have made it anyways. Olenka said it. I don't know. I don't really trust what they say anyways. But I mean, I'm not saying it is the way I said it. It's just that's what I think. I think they played it with more than 10 man on the sides. But I may be wrong, of course. I don't know. They just forgot a 0 in their calculations. No biggie. No meme, it could be shit like that. Like, I don't know. I think it's simpler than this. I think their internal testing is maybe like overworked or something. I know they can do it when they do it good. There are cases, but I think sometimes they just don't do it, or they don't put enough time to it. Make stupid mistakes. Like, I don't think they can't do it because they're like bad. I think they can. I think sometimes they just don't have enough time to do it on some bosses. They fire most of them. I don't know. I know people got fired obviously, but I don't know if it was QA focused or what. Okay, am I looking at this last boss, dude? Ugh. First boss of the raid. Most exciting part of my entire life, guys. This is gonna be a speed run. I don't care if I understand this boss or not. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I'm not reading the RP. Fuck it. Attempts to devour players with Russia's hunger and uses slobber to place pools of drool. Guys, unfortunate. Wow. Oh, I really wanted to review this boss, but won't be able to make the first boss. Wow, error. It just keeps happening. Unfortunate. Yeah, I really tried. If you tell anyone from the, if you see anyone from the team streaming, you can tell them I really tried, but just wow, error. What can I do? Need better QA. I'm still watching. You know, sorry, it just didn't work. It just didn't work. Hands up. I guess we check items. When I open that page, just wow errors. What can you do, man? Sometimes it be like that. Glad we got to all the other bosses. Because you're closer to dummies in OG. Is it actually? Oh. Oh, it lagged there for a second. It lags when I open the page. Not sure if I can do it. It's fine. We're gonna rush this through. Sarah was still watching. I didn't expect that. I thought I can start the rumors and then it's fine, but it's fine. We go for it. Extended play some Destiny. Oops! Destiny 2 launched. Wow! I'm in a dungeon. I don't know how that happened. I did buy the Sunshot Catalyst though, guys. Damn, those PvP games I had to play for the tokens was squeezed in some a lot of works and meetings. Okay, we stand up for the first boss. This is it, boys. We go through this. No! There's nothing I can do about this at this point. This is out of my hands. I just can't do it. It just doesn't work. We're saved. Hands up, boys. I think it's when I mouse over one of the tooltips, maybe? Back to Destiny. All the Destiny 2 players who play WoW know exactly what I'm talking about when I say blind race warfare would be insane, bro. But the poor WoW plebs that never played another game because they've been busy since 25 years since the game released. They don't know any better. You know, like, it's WoW players are like people that live in caves. You know, they've never seen the sun. They don't know what I don't know what a tree looks like. You know, you can't tell them, let's make a garden. He'd be like, the fuck are you talking about? I want splits. Don't give me that shit global release. My sleeping pattern in the cave is different. They don't understand it. I think it's when I mouse over this spell. I'm not gonna test it, so we just go right here. Okay. Guys, I'm not making it up. I actually cannot do it. Now, like, I was joking about this, but hey, what can I do, man? It was when you click Carnivore's contest. I guess we won't know what that mechanic does. It's a surprise one. What's your review on a D2 raid, by the way? It's like a very good game, right? There's no doubt about that. I'm thinking what could be done better. It's hard to tell. I wish WoW was more like that. That's for sure. I think one thing that could have been done better in that raid was there was a lack of bosses. It was a lot of like times it was just killing tormentors and doing trash and doing some puzzles, but no bosses to be killed. That would be my only critique, I would say. Yeah. Although I don't mind it on that vault boss, I think, or like on the puzzle boss, that one was sick. I wish we stayed blind and just were stuck there for 3 days and figuring it out. That would have grew my brain. I'm amazed by the community that figured, like, I don't know how people figured that out. That was it the first team or how, but that's really, really sick. And I know for a fact that, you know, I'm in for the next Destiny 2 race, that's for sure. Is Dungeon already on Wowhead? I don't know. It's when I clicked, what did you say? Is the mythic ability maybe? Carnivorous contest. I don't even see that in here. Oh, this one. Do I click it to test? It's not in here, so it must be something else, but I'm gonna try. No, that's not it. I think it's this, bro. Yeah. Stalker netting. Syrupy drool. Okay, yeah, now we know. We just dodged that one and we're good. Any healers we should be looking into for raids for now? Scribe. Like, which healers are good? I don't think anyone knows, bro. No fucking clue. No one raided in this game yet, so I don't know. Okay, now we can dodge that syrupy drool. Something else also crashed, I think. Okay, Stalker's webbing as well. I mean, okay, I guess I look at it on Wowhead, like you said, Wowhead Dungeon Journal. Where is it? Rasha'nan. I didn't talk to Yosha P, so there's not much to talk about. I do have some footage. But I guess nowadays everything else public anyways. Wait, I would go through that probably when I do a Final Fantasy stream. I'll probably do one soon, so. I don't even have Final Fantasy installed on my computer, I think, guys. Oh no, I do actually. I didn't know. Apparently I have it. Oh shit. Hope I don't lag now. Close it for now so it doesn't lag the stream. The download sometimes might. It is supposedly here. Uh-huh. There we go, I can mouse over it. Ulgras attempts to devour players with voracious hunger and uses vicious slobber to place pools of syrupy drool throughout the arena. At 0 energy, Ulgras goes mad with hunger and continually gains applications of insatiable hunger until return to 100 energy. And you're gaining damage. Okay. Ulgras spews web fluid at his current target. Damage between all players
within 10 yards of impact. Okay. Afterwards, all players hit are pulled closer to Uldrax. Players within 45 yards after 4 seconds are devoured. Oh shit. You get hit by this, you get pulled, and you need to run the fuck out within 4 seconds. I guess, I mean, that's a gateway, but yeah. 45 yards is a lot, though. Devours the players every second until cancelled, whatever that means. Shoots webs over random destinations. Leaves behind a stalker netting. Reuse, whatever that is. Traps players, shooting them. Yeah, you want to maybe clear them if you can with freedoms. Venomous Slash, Ulgrax whips around, inflicting 87k initial damage. These numbers are really low. 87k. I don't know what to believe in now. Maybe these are outdated numbers on the journal? I think so. We have like 3 million health. And this is a 9k dot. I mean, what is that? All players within 20 yards get knocked back. Okay, digestive venom, your veins burn, inflicting damage. Yup. Once removed, venom erupts from your skin, inflicting 20 nature damage within 7 yards. Dissolving any stalker netting. Okay. So you can't freedom them probably. You can only clear it with this. Yeah. Interesting. Crushes people in front of him. Gives them tenderize. Every second. Just to tank it. Ulrich flies into a hunger-induced rage. Emerging from Ulrich's ravenous swarm must feed. On death, debiling ignores spill across. Bro, why is it so disgusting, this patch? What the fuck? On death, the beetle's innards spill across the floor, creating a tempting appetizer. Okay. Hurl viscera into Ulgar's gullet to sate his hunger. Oh, whoever designed this boss is the same one that designed the second one, that's for sure, yeah. Tears across the field, leaving stalker netting in his wake, inflicting 90 damage in his path, knocking them back. At assassination, erupts within 20 yards on impact and damage. I was saying, wait, 450k within 20 yards, 50k on impact, and 7.5k as a dot. But these numbers must be all fake, right? Okay, I hope I don't crash. I just want to look at one thing and I'm out of here. I just want to look at one thing. Okay. So these numbers. Yeah, the numbers are fake. Okay, it makes sense. This is why I prefer to look at the in-game stuff. The journal on websites is always so shit. NGOs from owners of 15 hours and 20 hours. Okay. Under spray all players. In 30 yards, screams for food. Each time Ulgar screams, he gains an application of insatiable rage. With each hungering bellow, Ulgar grows angrier, gaining damage done. Smashes the ground. In fact, no shelter. I mean, it's literally just like kill these ravenous spawns and put the food into Ulgrax. The tempting appetizers. And until then, just survive him floating around and stay the fuck away from him. That's the TLDR.
Alright. Man, we're done with 5 bosses today. We're good. We're popping, guys. Can try reading the mechanics from the Big Wigs add-on. Interesting. I did not know there is a thing. Oh, you mean like that? True, I guess. I've never done that. But some abilities might be missing there. I mean, those are manually added in as far as I know. Yeah, the first 5 bosses, I think we're going to stick to that. We're just going to look at some items here and stuff like that. I looked at the new tier pieces yesterday evening already. The tier pieces look pretty okay for Arcane. For Frost, I think they're fine as well. I don't know what the hell that just was on my screen. But for Fire, it is definitely a bit Monka-esque. I don't know, I'm sensing AI again when it comes to Fire. Like with Frost, you have some synergy between Ice Lances and your Frozen Orb. Looks good to me. With Fire, Phoenix Flame damage is increased by 10%. His amount is increased to 25 on his primary target. That's fine. After dealing damage, Phoenix Flames has a 10% chance to return to you, refunding 1% of the cooldown on Phoenix Flames and granting you 6% increased spell damage for 10 seconds. That right there is AI. Like, I am at this point like 99% sure, I would say. They're just throwing around random words. 1% cooldown. That has to be 1 second instead of percent. I don't think so. Like, even 1 second of the cooldown doesn't make any sense. After dealing damage, it has a 10% chance to give your Phoenix Flames 1 second cooldown decrease. Like, what? This ability has 25-second cooldown. There's a 10% chance to give you 1 second? And maybe if it was 10 seconds, that would make maybe a bit sense. True. Okay. But even then, on average, it's going to give you a second. 10% of 10 seconds is 1 second on average. On your average use, you get a second of Phoenix Flames. Is it meant to stack? No. Oh! Okay, it's because it does the AoE, but still 1% is low. I don't know. It's a reduced target to other nearby enemies that also counts, but if it was 10 second, maybe it's fuck, it was faster. Maybe good thoughts are, yeah, maybe it's 15 seconds, and whoever types will press caps when typing 5. If you know the percent shares, is right. Ah, okay. That would make more sense, yeah. 15 seconds would make sense. And after dealing damage, you have a 10% return to you. Yeah, I also don't know. Maybe it's like this. It would also make a bit more sense, not with 1 second, but maybe with 10. I don't know. If it was for each damage, like each damage target by your Phoenix Flames instead of 1 Phoenix Flames. That is not how I thought about it when I first read it. But I don't know. I'm not too happy with the Fire one, personally. Arcane, again, pretty good tier set. It actually impacts your gameplay a bit. What is this error, by the way? Move anything. Okay, yeah, we installed that for the thing, but it keeps bugging, so we remove it again. So here, Arcane Blast and Arcane Explosion damage increases by 6%, whatever. And then casting Arcane Blast and Arcane Explosion has a 10% chance to make your next Arcane Barrage deal 10% increased damage and generate 4 Arcane Charges. The main thing is that it generates 4 Arcane Charges, so you can... You have a random proc that it doesn't proc during your barrage, it procs off of Arcane Blasts or Arcane Explosions. That gives your Arcane Barrage the effect that you can already get from where is that? Barrage. Not from Orb Barrage, right? Arcane Barrage. I mean, I guess it's from Orb Barrage. Arcane Barrage has a 10% chance. It happens with Orb Barrage kind of naturally, but you get all your stacks back from Arcane Barrage. It's kind of nice. It's good. Next race is 18th of September. Yes, sir. It's gonna be Pog, dude. The race is gonna be Pog. It's gonna be, for sure, less time spent on splits. That's a good thing. Just because of that already. Because of the heroic week. Don't tell Liquid, guys. We're gonna do almost no splits this one. This one's gonna be easy, guys. We're gonna straight into Mythic. Haha. I hope Liquid goes straight into Mythic on Mythic Week. What else would you do? Heroic Week was the week before. Why would you go into Heroic again? Just go Mythic and show us the mechanics. I mean, let's show us the mechanic as the community, not show us as an Echo. And I'm, of course, very glad this game is designed this way. My favorite thing in WoW is to do heroic splits. Okay, so that's the tier pieces of mage at least. Then we have some very rare loot. We need to look at that stuff. Oh my god. When I saw extremely rare, I was like, no, bro, please don't do this to me. But it's a mount. God fucking bless. Okay, my heart has calmed down again. Oh. Actually, take this cable out. Looking forward to something that we will announce next month. Will untilt me from this cable. Very rare loot. There we go. Teaches you how to perform the authority of the Death's enchantment. What is that? Authority of the Death. There's Deaths? Wow. Permanently enchants a weapon. You guys can see this, right? Yeah. Most important question: are you gonna have a building teardown stream again? I don't know. That's not decided yet. Yeah, I don't know what I should say. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I could be rank 1 team in League of Legends. I wish, bro. That would be so much fun, actually. I used to play a lot of League, and back in the days, I would have been so so happy if we actually had a League team. But nowadays, League has evolved too much. I don't know. I don't think anyone new can keep up. I know it wasn't a serious question, anyways, but you know, I am actually thinking about it seriously, but it's just not possible. Yeah. It already has an insane ADC. Kush. Does he actually play League? We could play some League as Echo, though, I guess, for fun. There was this idea floating around that we should do some like in-house games. That would be for sure fun. Things like that are always pog. Probably enchants a weapon with authority. What the fuck? I just heard someone breathing. That was in game, I guess. Permanently enchants a weapon with the authority of the depths. Damaging foes may invoke the authority, applying suffocating darkness to them, and periodically inflicting 15k shadow damage. The darkness deepens with each invocation up to 3 times. Okay, I mean, it doesn't sound anything like crazy, but I guess that's from the raid. Sounds like the perfect way to sabotage the guild. What do you mean? To do in-house League games? Or Echo Among Us games? Why sabotage, dude? Oh, you think like people would fight each other? They'll get mad. That's creepy. The enchant is creepy, right? Echo Among Us, please. I have never played Among Us actually. I heard that they played Among Us at some point with the Echo guys, and that a certain player was getting really mad. I don't know. I don't want to say. I don't want to speak more on the subject. I don't want them to get mad at me. So, I don't know. I've never played this Among Us game though. It is a bit sneaky, that game though. Like people just lie to each other. You practice lying. I don't like it that much. That's Roger. No, it was not Roger. It was another person. But it's fine. Taking damage has a chance to grant you adrenal surge, causing you to gain 3.4k intellect and lose 1k mastery. Bro, I swear, these items are way too random. 3.4k intellect, but you lose 1k mastery? Isn't that like so fucking odd? And you take damage. And obviously this is really good because 3.4k intellect is way better than 1k mastery for anyone. But yeah, interesting. And then you have some other patterns. Okay, and then you have this neck. Holy shit, that's a lot of stats on items. 5k haste. Man, what happened to these numbers? Receiving healing from allies has a high chance to restore 6.2k mana to your ally and grant you both 850 Versa. I mean, I would say that this is good, but with all the stats floating around, 800 Versa doesn't sound that insane. But what is up with this stamina and... Holy shit, something is... 13k stamina on items. Something is odd here, right? The intellect value on this bag versus mine is just double the amount, but stat value here, I guess that's also double the amount. I don't know, these numbers doesn't feel real. How much DPS do you know? I don't know. I haven't gotten details or tested anything on this beta. No idea, dude. Let's see. Our rate DPS on the last boss, on our last clear, is like 300 to 400k per person. But, I mean, for example, a neck currently has like 900 stats, whereas this neck has 6,000 stats. What the fuck? I don't know, something is weird, I think. I guess if they don't do a stat squish, maybe, but I don't know. We're definitely gonna be talking about like multiple millions of DPS for sure. But they might do stat squishes. Okay, but the snake, I mean, I don't know. See, like, this is another thing that doesn't make sense. 6.2k mana. I have 3 million mana, 6.2k. Isn't that super low? Is that 2k on 3 million? I mean, I guess I need to check a healer, how much mana they have. Finding a healer in the beta, that's a task, dude. Oh, 2.5 million. Ion did say we're gonna do big numbers this expansion and possibly Stat Squish and Midnight remove number bloat. Oh, really? Okay, that makes sense then, yeah. Then I guess there will be some crazy numbers. Legion numbers. I don't know what kind of numbers we had on Legion. Let's see. Gul'dan World First. We're talking about way bigger numbers than this, I think. 1 to 3 mil. I think we're talking about way bigger numbers, personally. 1 to 3 mil maybe on the first tier. I don't know. That's what it sounds like to me, at least. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be way bigger numbers. Like tens of millions, I would say. Look at Antorus. That's true, I guess Gul'dan was like the second tier. Legion. Antorus World First. Oh, look at who's topping, guys. Wow. What can I do? Caught. 2.3 million. Yeah, I think it's gonna be more than this as well. I know, crazy. More than Scribe. I know, that is wild. But I think so. Yes. This is one of the bosses that was very iconic, guys. On this boss, we had to go and find a mathematician for our strategy, and because we relied on RNG. Like there was these chains that apply on you, and when you break them, they did insane rate damage. But if you pre-immuned them, you never got the chains, and thus did no rate damage. So we look at our available rate cooldowns at the specific times where these get applied, and our immunity cooldowns, and calculated the probability of how many chains we're gonna get depending on how many cooldowns we use on each wave, and whether it's also worth to, instead of using the cooldown, let's say twice on the first chains, on the third chains, instead of only using it once on the second chains. And if we got 2 chains on one of those sets, it was a wipe. But if we got like 1, or if you got 3 chains, it was also a wipe. But if you got 1, we could continue. Like, it was some crazy shit. And some guy helped us with the probabilities, and we made a strat. So we killed this with full RNG, basically. I think it was these chains, actually. There, it's coming. We got it on 3 people. Maybe we killed it with like the bad RNG. I don't know, but I don't think we're supposed to have 3 chains on this one. Or maybe it was 5 and we were trying to reduce to 3. I don't even know at this point. That's some crazy shit. Yeah, you just ratio on the other rogues. Ilio does that, dude. He is he just procs poison bombs and just big damage. Oh man. Okay, after the kill, Revis went above, actually. Ah. I did lose to Revis. There we go. Some things are changing. The Sir sneaked his way in, dude. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a lot more than 2.53 million. Maybe not the first tier, but the second tier onwards, I would say. Okay, so we have this weird neck giving mana, and then we have this bag taking damage greater than 25% of your health, grants you 2.5k avoidance, and increases healing taken by 10% for 10 seconds. I don't know how much 2.5k avoidance is with these numbers. Wish it would say a percent. But okay. Falling damage reduced. Maybe there's a boss that does falling damage? Okay. We have a ring. Dealing damage has a high chance to grant you a dose of venomous potential. At 5 doses, inject them into your target to deal 177k nature damage over 3 seconds. Dealing nature damage has a chance to grant you an additional glow dose. Wow. Wait. Dealing nature damage has a chance to grant you an additional. Okay, additional. So if you're a nature damage dealer, this is pretty pog for you. Interesting. What about the last boss? What does he drop, dude? Oh, he drops that ring. Of course he does. Of course he does. Are we surprised, boys? We are not. We have the Curio, we have the Mount. No special weapon. PogChamp. Okay. Mad Queen's Mandate. Take what is rightfully yours, scorching on your target's essence to deal 2.7 million shadow damage and healing you for 400k over 2 seconds. This is a mage trinket. Based on the target's damage and healing. Damage and healing is based on the target's missing health. Cooldown is reduced by 60 if this effect kills the target. What the fuck? 2.7 million shadow damage with 1 trinket press. That's big. Pretty pog for a solo content as well. You just one-shot it and then you get 1 minute back. But yeah, we didn't look at all specs actually. Or very rare. Maybe I missed something. Oh no, apparently not. Oh no, there it is. Ah yeah, this is the. This looks sick actually. Your attacks have a high chance to apply Queen's Bane to your target, dealing 77k damage over 10 seconds. Always summons additional phantoms against enemies afflicted by Queen's Bane. Void Reaper's Chime. Where is that? It's a trinket. Yeah, I remember seeing it once. If it's a trinket, it should be around here. There is no. Oh yeah, it is this. That's just on with heal damage. Oh, it's an agility trinket. And this is an agility weapon. Okay. This is a Phantom Ethereal dealing 100k damage to your target, 9k, it's all in the path. Below 35%, this effect summons 2 additional Phantoms at 25% effectiveness. Okay, so 50k more. And then with the, I could have just read it here. With this set, always summons additional Phantoms against enemies afflicted by Queen's Bane. So the execute effect happens always if the guy has the dot. Oh, interesting. Yep. Man, I need to research all of these trinkets and look at thousands of sims. Like, literally thousands, yeah, I'm not exaggerating even. Each spec, each difficulty, high level. Oh my god. This is gonna be fun. This game would be a lot harder for us if we didn't know how to do all the prep necessary and like the prep would go away. And if they actually did, you know, this blind thing and it wasn't this complex, because a lot more people would be able to play the game good. And then I think we would still be very good. We would still win. Or, you know, would be up against Liquid, but it would be, you know, a lot more competitive, the scene. And maybe in a couple of tiers, there will be other teams rising. But the way it is, like, people don't even know what they need to do. And don't have the tools built to be able to do it, even if they did know. Crazy stuff. Oh, the weapons look really good though. Actually, really good design on this one, I would say. Like, I'm impressed. I'm looking for a staff. Where's the staff? Oh, crossbow. Oh, I can't look from the top. But you know this one's gonna be good. Holy shit, Roger's gonna like this one, yeah? It fits undead so well as well. Where's the mage though? I can't find the mage. I mean, where's the staff? Any staffs in the chat, dude? Oh, Warglaze. Damn, this looks so fucking good. Wait, let's look at the shield as well. I see everything but staff, dude. Ooh. Ah, this is an intellect? No, they both have intellect. Yeah, strength. One of them is just bigger. Don't think this... Oh, there you go, staff. Oh, yeah. This is agility staff. This is the intellect staff. I see. Good stuff. Oh, this is also good head. Ah, they went a bit... they clearly put some effort into this tier's looks. If you compare it to Emirdusil, I mean, you know, it still looks nice, but I prefer this one more. Yeah. What about the dagger? Oh, is that the only one I think that I didn't look at? Yeah. Dagger. Okay, I mean, you know. Oh, you mean the agility dagger? Oh yeah, this is an agility dagger actually. I don't think this one looks so good. The one-hand sword looks pretty good. Yeah, the dagger, I feel like, I don't know what happened to it, dude. It ain't the best one. They forgot about it. Excuse me, guys. War Within is another tier in Dragonfly. It's the War Within, yeah. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna look at all the trinkets. before that. Is there anything else I'm forgetting? I am certainly not gonna look at. Okay, let's look at the new like resources type of thing. Not gonna look at all the profession stuff. No way. The crest system clearly continuing. They love that shit. The community likes it as well. It's okay.
How may I aid you?
Um,
Looking for something special? May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
There we go. Drink increases random secondary stat at the cost of 400 of the other 2 secondary stats. Of 2 other secondary stats. There's, of course, 4 secondaries. This is randomized again every 30 seconds. Wait. Oh, this is a flask. Okay, I thought it was a potion. Likely hitting an ally player that is below 25% health grants 15% increased healing done for 10 seconds. Wow, that is very interesting. That's pretty good. For progress, this might be really good. Flask of Tempered Aggression. Drink to increase your critical strike. Okay, just flat out crits. This is haste, this is Warsa, this is mastery, okay. Gain effects of all inactive temperate flasks, increasing their secondary stats by 2.1k. Wait, what? Gain the effects of all inactive flasks. Inactive temperate flasks. Wait, so if I have this, I pop this. That is so odd. So this potion is... Can I use this potion when I have not a temperate flask up? So you just get all. It's really bad to use these then. What the hell? $2.5 million health stone with mana. Okay, 3.4 million. Wow, that is our healing tonic, guys. 3.4 million healing tonic. My goodness. Leon has currently on me. Invis pod mana. While dead, twitch to spill a vial of dissolve yourself into a puddle of rejuvenating ooze of 3 lives to step through you. Are healed for 250k over 6 seconds. This is the most random shit. We're gonna pop it, of course. Let's do it. So they added this in the last expansion. They added potions that you can use while you're dead. And like, I saw this and I was like, boys, you... What the fuck? I survived barely. I was like, boys, you all need to get this potion for progress. If you die without your pot used, you just press it. I press this now. And now people can walk over me to get healed. But it's only up to 3 allies. And it's only 250k. This is like... At this point, it's just an RP flask, yeah? Oh, I don't actually have lying mounts while I'm dead. If someone pops us in our guild, dude, I'm gonna lose it. I think we need to end the try right there. Like, what the fuck is that pool on the ground? Where's that slime? Let's try it always. Didn't work. Okay. Unwavering focus. Fixate on the target's enemy within 40 yards, increasing your damage dealt to them. Oh yeah, this is to a specific target you deal more damage. 5%. Okay. Allow your focus to restore 18k mana over 10 seconds, but you are defenseless until your focus is broken. Yeah, the standard mana drink. 60% movement speed for 20 seconds. It's a pretty long, but 60% is just too short, man. Skystep Potion was lit. I think they need to bring Skystep Potion back. I think what they should do more is like certain seasons where you do have them and certain seasons where you don't have these things like Skystep. Like this 60% stuff, I mean, you might as well remove it, honestly. It's so low. I don't know. Especially with Spiral nowadays, you don't really need this stuff. Increase stealth detection. Light will attempt to smite a hidden foe within 20 yards. What the fuck? That is like sounds really fun for word PvP or something like that. I don't know if it would have any. I didn't see any hidden ally enemies in the raid, but it would be cool if there was like an enemy that is invisible in the raid, and then you use this potion and you get him out. That would be pretty cool. I think there is actually. What about the Nexus Princess? Assassination, Net of Phantoms, mirrors some of our abilities. So, Stardust Night, lifts into air, pulses, flash of darkness, eternal night. On the third star night, darkness until all players have faded into the night. Dive in and out the shadows. There's veiled sections of the room with wave of darkness, inflicting 8.6. When any players that's not it. There was something that you have to like find in the darkness here. While hunting net defenders emerge from the shadow. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But that could be cool. I do like that idea, like using specific items for specific cases. I think that's pretty nice. Frontline potion. Consume to gain armor and maximum health. Whenever you're struck, gain additional stack and increased duration of Y1. I remember that. Oh yeah, potion. Bomb of speed. Throw a potion bomb which splashes up to 5 allies caught in the blast with a burst of 10 to 15% movement speed. Enemies caught in the blast suffer 50k fire damage split between them. Wait, there was a different one that makes more sense. Potion bomb of recovery, potion bomb of power. Now this is pretty good. Increasing the primary stat by 800. I wonder if this stacks with multiple people. If someone is in the beta, throw a potion bomb on me, boys. Of recovery, increase healing received. Also, let's try this other potion. Oh, what? I can't right-click my flask. I thought I did it, and now it's on cooldown again. Let's use this flask instead. This bomb of speed is ridiculous, though. 10 to 15% movement speed. Who cares, man? Who cares about 15% movement speed? Power is good. Drink to increase your ingenuity. This is for crafting, I think. Yeah, for crafting as well. Crafting. And that's it. That's a lot less than I thought. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. This doesn't even share cooldown with other pots. Share a cooldown with healing potions. Wait, what? Oh, healing potions and like health pot and stuff. Huh. Interesting. If this number was more like 800k or something, this would actually be legit use. Like you would actually use this item. I think they should make this better. Can I do it while I'm alive? Oh, okay. You could just buy this into your healing tonic, and then if you want to use it, you just use it while you're dead. Create a pool for the boys. Okay. We are good with potions. Oh, there's also... Oh yeah, this stuff was implemented. True. Meta sockets or something. I don't know. But it reminds me of meta sockets. 20% perceived fame and fortune per unique Algari gem color socket. 1% crit effect per unique Algari gem color. 1% critical effect per... That's pretty big. Wow, sockets are quite important to have, I guess. How much is 1% crit roughly? I don't know. How much DPS is that? Per socket. I mean, having... wait, how many socket colors are there? I guess it's Amber, Sapphire, Ruby, Onyx, and Emerald. So there's 5. So having 5 sockets on your gear... Actually, 6 sockets on your gear, because you need to put this one in as well. Gets you 5% crit effect. Here 5% mana, here 10% movement speed. I mean, no one's gonna pick 10% movement speed over 1% crit effect. Let's be real, Blizzard. We both know. What? You have a ring enchant giving you only 35 crit with all these stat increases. 35 int is nothing. That will get... I think that's missing a 0. Chance sapping 110 of your mastery while granting 375 versatility. Okay. Permanently enchants a weapon, which sometimes beckons a protective wind to your aid when taking damage that absorbs the next 175k damage dealt to you. On the weapon. What? I don't think even a tank would play this. Taking damage has a chance to call up an authority smiting your target. Yeah. Oh, I swear, guys, something is odd, man. Something is odd with these things. I hope things get polished up till beta ends. On the 75k shield on your weapon enchant. If this was maybe a shield enchant specifically or something, I could see it. On 75k shield with 7 million health. Yeah, and also on a weapon as well. Even if you added a 0... Okay, actually, maybe then you would do it. Never mind. It is pretty big then. 1.7 million. Depending on the boss, you might do it. And the proc rate. This authority of the fire resolve. Call on a redeeming wave. Soothing fire heals your allies and your 4 close allies. It heals yourself and your 4 close allies. For 250k. Yeah, no, the numbers here are just wrong. And the shield will be way bigger as well then. Okay. Probably chance of weapon with the radiant damage and increase your primary stat. There's radiant power is pretty good. Oh. They need to fix the tooltip as well. Every time I need to read permanently enchant your weapon. Like, it says it's already a weapon enchant top. Just say... Like, the way I would word this tooltip is... Okay, they made it weird. Your abilities have a chance to imbue you, causing your further abilities to sometimes unleash lightning, which deals 100k nature damage split amongst all enemies hit. The fuck? Just make it throw 100k lightning bolts every now and then. That's it. They turn it into a buff that, while active, it will shoot more often. Okay. Sure. This gives you 1.3k worth of flats, mastery, crit, haste, mount speed on the boots. This is normal speed on the boots, which everyone's gonna use instead. That's 30 stamina, 130. Wait, that's definitely missing a 0 as well, I think. It's a chest piece. Agility and speed. This is just intellect. Okay. Intellect and mana pool. Strength and stamina. This is crafting stuff. Internal awareness. Avoidance on bracer. Leech on bracer and speed on bracer. Again, fall damage reduction on the cloak this time with avoidance. Leech and heal for... Wait, what? And heal for 250k every 5 seconds while out of combat. Okay. Speed and Hearthstone cooldown. Fly, spell threads, increase in intellect. Yeah, okay, spell threads. Wait, what is this? For increasing its agility or strength? What? I don't understand it. This one is a worse version, and this is... Oh, okay. They have leg stuff as well, I guess. Strength and agility users. Okay. Yeah. I didn't see any rune type of things yet. I hope they are gone.
Hi there. Take care of yourself.
But my guess is they won't be gone. Blizzard loves that shit, I feel like. On 70k is less than Keeper Ring currently. Yeah, the numbers are not done.
But even then, typically, like, just purely defensive gains are never picked. Instead, people go for something like a Versa mount or something. I mean, Versa's, I guess, kind of bad. I don't know. Like, something that would do damage. I don't know. Crit. Haste. Like, if you're a tank, let's say. And if you're a DPS, you never go for it anyways. But, you know, situational, I guess. Ooh, all the trinkets are testing as well. Oof, there is so many. Monka S. This is just the mage ones. Are you kidding me? What? Oh, there's a special caster weapon as well. Harmful and helpful spells have a chance to weave a thread of fate between you and your target for 5 seconds. Set allies gain 2.8k primary while the thread holds, and enemies take 53k cosmic damage when the thread breaks. What? Just permanent or what? I'm confused. Your harmful and helpful spells have a chance to weave a thread of fate between you and your target. Oh, never mind. I misunderstood it. I thought you can do it with your allies. But it says tethered allies as well. Whoa, what the fuck? Streamers of fate and fashioning them into a fate-weaved weapon. This looks like some cool animation ritual site. Where's the ritual site, boys? I'm coming. No idea. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna look at this on the next stream or something like that. This is too much. Let's have a chance to inspire you to experiment on an ally, enhancing them in unforeseen ways for 20 seconds. What? This is a healer trinket or something. Yeah, I don't think I can do this. Yeah, we're just gonna look at this stuff later. I think I'm gonna end the stream here, chat. I'm super tired from reading all of this stuff. I'm sure if you were listening, you must have been as well. And honestly, I'm also kind of tired from Destiny 2 still. And I don't know if it's the hot weather or what. I still haven't caught up on sleep fully. Those double 24-hour streams. Like, in the moment, I didn't have any problem with it, but now it's been like 3 days and I still feel the effects of that. It's kind of crazy. 3-hour stream? Oh, it's been 3 hours only. Wow. What the hell? I feel like it's been so much longer. I mean, okay, I was working before those 3 hours. I think that's why as well. I had to read 2 contracts. 3 contracts, actually. Talk about some officer team stuff. And just like check stuff work-wise, schedule things. I ask you if you wanted to do something big so shortly after. Yeah, I think it wouldn't have hurt me to do what we are talking about, Eddie, but this is a lot more tiring work. But yeah, no, it was good that we canceled the other thing. That was not a plan. It was another event we were planning to do, guys, but so tired of these weird paragraph trinkets. Yeah, bro. It's I mean, okay, some of them are good. Like this is nice. But yeah, some of these is too long for sure. But also, I'm just tired, honestly, personally. You're becoming old, my friend. Nah, bro. I'm just working too much lately. I haven't had a proper break day since a long time. Concoction, kiss of death. Wonka shake. Yeah, we look at all the trinkets later. And then I can also look at the hunter rework as well. I know a lot of people are interested in like these class changes. All right. Yeah. Thank you for the stream. I'm gonna exit early, guys. Bye bye.